Okay, welcome back to Skyrim. When we left off, we fought friggin' Alduin and we were so close. We were on the precipice of beating the game and then it says, nope, no, not yet. So we have a little bit left to do. Don't know. Oh no, I do go this way. I thought maybe I would go in the building, but no. But yeah, are you coming or not? Whoa, did I just... Oh. I thought I seen like a little secret hidden rock. Anyway, Dragon's Reach dungeon. So we fought, and we were on the precipice of winning, and then suddenly we get thrown back in the mix, which is not a bad thing. It's just I didn't expect it to be like that, but it's cool. Let's press on. We have to do something in Dragon's Reach, talk to someone, find something. I'm not actually entirely sure what the quest is. Let's have a look. Talk to the Jarl of Whiterun. Okay. What? Why do we have to go through the dungeon? What's the point? Anyway. Jarl, why are you crying?
What is it that you need?
I need your help to trap a dragon.
I must have misheard you. I thought you asked me to help you trap a dragon in my palace.
You know I wouldn't ask if it wasn't important.
I'm sorry, but I can't do it. We'll just have to keep fighting the dragons as best we can.
Dragon's Reach was built to hold a dragon.
According to legend. Although I never thought to put the tale to the test. Jarl Olaf One-Eye it was, who later became High King. They say he shouted it into submission in single combat atop Mount Anthor, and brought it back to Whiterun. Numenex was the dragon's name. That's his skull decorating the main hall. What you're asking for is insane. Impossible! You want me to let a dragon into the heart of my city, with the threat of war on my doorstep? There must be another way. The risk is too great. Alduin, the World Eater himself. But how can we fight him? Doesn't his return mean it's the end times?
It's my destiny to stop him.
I don't know about such things, but I heard the Greybeards summon you. That's good enough for me. Now what's this nonsense about trapping a dragon in my palace?
It's the only way to find Alduin before it's too late.
I want to help you, Dragonborn, and I will, but I need your help first. Ulfric and General Tullius are both just waiting for me to make a wrong move. Do you think they will sit idle while the dragon is slaughtering my men and burning my city? No. I can't risk weakening the city while we are under the threat of enemy attack. I'm sorry.
What if you didn't have to worry about an enemy attack?
Then I would be glad to help you with your mad dragon-trapping scheme, but getting both sides to agree to a truce will be difficult at this point. The bitterness has gone too deep. Maybe. What of the Greybeards? They are respected by all Nords. High Hrothgar is neutral territory. If the Greybeards were willing to host a peace council, then maybe Ulfric and Tullius would have to listen.
Leave that to me.
Aye, Dragonborn. Maybe you can stop the dragons, and this war into the bargain. Now, if you don't mind, I've got a city to keep.
I got to sit and eat. Okay, let's go and try and get this truce underway. I don't imagine it's going to be easy. But when did we say no to a challenge? Whoa, there's 3 little icons. What's the point? Okay. Hrothgar. Let's do this. I know I'm kind of burning through the main quest right now, what I think I'm going to do is the idea I had with Fallout New Vegas, is I complete it and then I'll load up a save just prior to the end game and do some quests in the future, or pick, you know, have a vote for what's the best possible quests to do, just to extend the series a little bit. But for now I just want to focus on the main quest, because it's hard to watch a let's play where all someone does is just, you know, constantly do very little. To me it's like, you know, I'd rather watch a let's play of someone actually doing kind of the main meat of the story, you know, and then come back for the bun and the cheese and the gherkins, you know, and the mayonnaise later.
We heard the Dragonren shout from here. You defeated him?
Yes, but he escaped, so technically no.
I feared as much. I thought it was him we saw flying east after your battle.
I can't hear what he's saying ever. I've never heard a word Angier's actually said, so I'm just going to assume everything based on what I actually say to him and the responses it ends up giving me.
We are not warriors. What is overlooked in the Dragonborn is not permitted to any other followers of the Way of the Voice.
I'll worry about capturing a dragon. I need your help to stop the war.
You misunderstand our authority. The Greybeards have never involved themselves in political affairs.
Jarl Balgruuf won't help me while the war rages.
I see. The dragon will lead you to Alduin, but without the Jarl's help.
I need to try and turn this up a little bit. Okay, both sides respect the Greybeards. They will listen.
Paarthurnax has made the decision to help you. This is the road we have to walk. Even the Greybeards must bend to the winds of change, it seems. So be it. Tell Ulfric and General Tullius that the Greybeards wish to speak to them. We will see if they still remember us. Deliver the message to the warring parties. If they will listen, I will do what I can to bring them to terms.
Alright, that's what I like to hear, Angier. Holy... What?
Roda!
What? What? What?
Roda!
What? What the hell is going on? What is happening right now? Who just... Okay, yeah, It's gonna happen. What the hell is going on? Okay, I'm gonna have to try and load up an autosave or something. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Angier was mad that I asked him to do that. Oh my god. Well, I'll fire through that conversation again and do a save. Do a save that's less, you know, close to the friggin' edge of the world. Anyway.
Alduin? We heard the Dragonren shout from here. You defeated him?
Why did he call me Alduin?
I feared as much.
Yeah, so let me just burn through this.
We are not warriors.
Yeah. Blah 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 blah. Yeah.
Paarthurnax, even the great.
Yep.
We will see if they still remember.
Yep.
You have learned so much
okay.
already, Dragonborn.
Keep your friggin' shouts to yourself, you chump. What the hell was the point in that? He did it again? Oh my god. Well, don't ever stand on the edge of a mountain and talk to Angier, because he will not hesitate to shout you the hell off of it. I've never been there yet. Solitude I have been. Let's do this, man! I really hope there's no penalty, I guess, for choosing one side or the other to talk to first. I figure it's not going to be too too much of a concern.
It doesn't matter how many times you ask.
That was ridiculous though, getting shot off that mountain by Angier. But whatever.
Wanderer like you must have plenty of tales.
And that courier's in a rush.
I'm afraid I'm too busy.
I'm gonna save here in case I screw anything up. Actually, I'll save again right after, or right before I do the dialogue with this guy. This turd bucket right here. Let's do this.
Are my men now giving free rein to anyone who wanders into the... Do you have some reason to be here, citizen? Have we? Oh, of course. You were at Helgen. One of the prisoners, if I recall correctly.
I was set free. I could have gone anywhere. I came here to fight for the Empire. No.
I suppose that's true. Fine. Why don't you have a chat with Legate Ricka? I suspect we might have use for someone resourceful like you. Not many survived Hell. Besides, I'm sure your being imprisoned was all a terrible misunderstanding. Speak with Legate Ricka. The Greybeards. What do those old hermits want with me? Why, there's nothing to discuss as long as that traitor Ulfric is in arms against his rightful emperor. They are getting to be a problem, but I wasn't sent to Skyrim to fight dragons. My job is to quell this rebellion, and I intend to do just that, dragons or no dragons. I'll be the judge of that. Besides, by all reports, the Stormcloaks are suffering just as much as we are from these dragon attacks. Fair enough. We're driving the Stormcloaks back well enough at the moment, but we're already overstretched. That's what comes of trying to win a war with a bare handful of legions. If the Emperor would just give me the reinforcements I've requested. Yes, fine. I'll come to this Greybeard Council. For all the good it will do. He'd be insane to try. He doesn't have the men.
That's not what my scouts report, sir.
Okay.
Every day more
easy enough. Didn't have to do any jumping around for anyone there. It looked like I had the option to.
What do you need?
But he was convinced anyway, so I'm not going to waste my time anymore with that. So let's move on and talk to Ulfric Stormcloak at Windhelm, which apparently I have not been to yet. Yeah, I have been to the stables because that makes sense. Derp. But yeah, when speaking of doing side quests after I finish this let's play on the main quest, I'm thinking the best thing to do is maybe to come back and do a couple of the guilds. I could finish off Dark Brotherhood and Thieves Guild because those two are awesome. I completed most of Dark Brotherhood on my live stream and I loved it. So I may do that again after I sneeze. And after I finish the main quest. Okay, let's try and reason with this chump. I get the feeling he's going to be the one who says no, and it's going to take some convincing, but let's hope it's just an easy speech dialogue thing. Coincidentally, this is where you activate the Dark Brotherhood quest over there somewhere. Some little building with a little guy in it doing creepy things. Whatever, man, let's just go do it. Go. Don't give me trouble. Palace of the Kings.
Ulfric won't give us a straight answer.
So I consulted Twitter as well, and I also asked, based on what I just done, how close is I to the end, and apparently I'm rather close. Like a couple of hours left, which is nice. I might finish it tonight then. Ulfric, talk to me, boy.
I remember you. You were at Helgen with us. Come to join the war. Speak with Galmar. He handles the new recruits.
That's not why I'm here.
I'm sorry to hear that. If you change your mind, speak with Galmar. What does bring you to me?
Has anyone seen the movie Thor? This guy is Thor through and through. But anyway, I have a message from the Greybeards.
It's about time they turned their gaze from the heavens back to our bleeding homeland. What do they want?
They want to negotiate a truce until the dragon menace is dealt with.
I have the greatest respect for the Greybeards, of course, and the dragon attacks are a growing plague. But the political situation is still delicate. Not all the Jarls are fully committed to supporting me as High King. I can't afford to appear weak. I can't agree to this unless Tullius himself will be there. Alduin, the world eater of song and legend. If that's true, well, it changes the situation, doesn't it? Even Tullius may be forced to talk sense in the face of such a threat.
So you'll come to the Peace Council?
Yes, I'll give Tullius one more chance to quit Skyrim with his tail between his legs.
Damn good.
With us. He's against us.
He knows that. They all
Okay.
know that.
How long?
Okay, let's do this.
Wait.
Fast travel. Anyway, hi Hrothgar. I can't wait to see this Peace Council is going to be like. It's going to be interesting to say the least, because there may be a little brawl, you know, pew pew, left right, hook up and down, haymaker. Let's hope there's a boxing match of some kind. I'm putting 10 on Ulfric, $10 on Ulfric Stormcloak. But anyway.
So, you've done it. The men of violence are gathered here, in these halls whose very stones are dedicated to peace. I should not have agreed to host this council. The Greybeards have no business involving ourselves in such matters.
Don't worry, I'll get them to agree to peace.
Peace? I doubt it. They may put their weapons down for a moment, but only to gather strength for the next bloodletting. They are not yet tired of war. Far from it. You know the ancient Nord word for war? Season unending. And so it has proved. But regrets are pointless. Here we are. Take your seat at the council table, and let us see what wisdom we can find among these warriors of Skyrim.
I love the little kind of passive cough from Lydia. Ah, that was so appropriate. That's why I love her. She's
So,
yeah.
Arngeir, is it? You know why we're here. Are you going to let us in or not?
Well, give me a drink. Like Thor. Give me another. Ooh, that was on my head for a minute. Lydia, sit down. Can I?
What do you need?
Aw, she can't sit in the chair.
Can't do that. Sorry.
Attack.
Can't do that.
Okay.
Sorry.
Now that everyone is here, please take your seats so we can begin. I hope that we have all come here in the spirit
You
of...
insult us by bringing her to this negotiation? You're Chief Talos Hunter?
That didn't take long.
Here, here.
I have every right to be at this negotiation. I need to ensure that nothing is agreed to here that violates the terms of the White Gold Concordat.
She's part of the Imperial delegation. You can't dictate who I bring to this council.
Please, if we have to negotiate the terms of the negotiation, we will never get anywhere. Perhaps this would be a good time to get the Dragonborn's input on this matter.
By Izmir's beard, the nerve of those Imperial bastards, eh? To think that I would sit down at the same table with that. Thalmor bitch. Either she walks or I do. Maybe so, but bringing her here is a deliberate provocation. Tullius needs to know I won't be pushed around. Feels like a mistake to me. But I'll bow to your judgment on this. But she is to observe, nothing more. We are not negotiating with her. Is that clear?
Ulfric, why so hostile? After all, it's not the Thalmor that's burning your farms and killing your sons.
She's supposed to be on our side?
No, exactly. No. Not this time.
Now that that's settled, may we proceed?
I have something to say first.
I'm just going to quickly turn on the subtitles in the off chance that you can't really hear this. I don't know why my subtitles are off actually, but whatever. Gameplay. There we go.
Here we go.
The only reason I agreed to attend this council was to deal with the dragon menace. There's nothing else to talk about. Unless the Empire is finally ready to renounce its unjust claim to rule over the free people of Skyrim.
I knew he wouldn't be able to resist.
A temporary truce to allow the Dragonborn here to deal with the dragons, nothing more. I consider even talking to the Empire a generous gesture.
Are you done? Did you just come here to make speeches, or can we get down to business?
Yes, let's get this over with.
Are we ready to proceed? Jarl Ulfric, General Tullius, this council is unprecedented. We are gathered here at the Dragonborn's request. I ask that you all respect the spirit of High Hrothgar, and do your best to begin the process of achieving a lasting peace in Skyrim. Who would like to open the negotiations?
Yes, let's get down to it. We want control of Markarth. That's our price for agreeing to a truce.
So that's why you're here, Ulfric? You dare to insult the Greybeards by using this council to advance your own position?
Jarl Elisif.
General, this is outrageous. You can't be taking this demand seriously. I thought we were here to discuss a truce.
Elisif, I said I'd handle it. Ulfric, you can't seriously expect us to give up Markarth at the negotiating table. You hope to gain in council what you've been unable to take in battle, is that it?
I'm sure Jarl Ulfric does not expect something for nothing.
Yes, that'd be entirely out of character.
I want in return.
Wait, General, you don't intend to just hand over Markarth to that traitor?
This is how the Empire repays us for our loyalty?
Enough. First, let's be clear. This council wasn't my idea. I think it's a waste of time. You are a traitor to the Empire, and deserve a traitor's death. But I at least will negotiate in good faith. Since we're all here at your request, I'd like to hear what you think Markarth is worth. In exchange for Markarth, the source of most of Skyrim's silver. Hardly. Riften seems like a better choice to me. Well fortified, easily resupplied from across Lake Honric, plus all the mead we can drink. Not enough to outweigh the loss of Markarth. With the Reach an enemy, fair enough. I was hoping you could put aside your loyalties for the greater good, but I see you're firmly in Ulfric's camp. Still, having another port would ease our supply situation considerably. Better than nothing, I suppose. But Ulfric will need to offer a lot more if he wants me to give up Markarth without a fight.
The Dragonborn has spoken, Tullius. Markarth will be ours. Now we'll see if there's anything behind your talk of good faith.
I don't blame you, Dragonborn. You made the best of a bad situation. But I can see now that this is not a negotiation at all. I know you, Ulfric. If I hand over Markarth, you'll be ready with a new demand. You'll never defeat the Empire, and you know it. But you're willing to sacrifice thousands for your own selfish ambition. Soon enough, I'll have you back under the headsman's axe, and this time there won't be any dragon to save you.
As always, the Empire's fine words are worth nothing.
Stop! Are you so blind to our danger that you can't see past your petty disagreements? Here you sit arguing about nothing, while the fate of the land hangs in the balance.
Is he with you, Delphine? If so, I advise you to tell him to watch his tongue.
He is with me. And I advise you both to listen to what he has to say before you do anything rash.
Don't you understand the danger? Don't you understand what the return of the dragons means? Alduin has returned, the World Eater. Even now he devours the souls of your fallen comrades. He grows more powerful with every soldier slain in your pointless war. Can you not put aside your hatred for even one moment in the face of this mortal danger?
A very pretty speech. But what does it have to do with the...
I don't know about the end of the world, but this dragon situation has gotten out of hand. If this truce will help the Dragonborn here put an end to that menace, we both gain. Remember that, Ulfric. Now, back to the matter at hand. You know as well as I do that we can't hand over Markarth on these terms.
Swords, bones, where will these demands end?
I'm listening.
We want compensation for the massacre at Karthwasten.
You slaughtered the very people you claim to be fighting for. True sons of Skyrim would never do such things.
Damned Imperial lies. My men would never stoop to such methods, even in retaliation.
This is our homeland, Tullius. All the blood spilled in this war is on your head.
You've been even-handed so far. What do you say to our demand? Well said. For once you'll actually pay for your crimes. I suppose that's the fairest deal we're likely to get.
It seems we may have an agreement. Jarl Ulfric, General Tullius, these are the terms currently on the table. Markarth will be handed over to Ulfric's forces, Jarl Igmund will step down, and Thungvor Silverblood will become the Jarl of Markarth. Ulfric will allow Imperial forces into the Pale, Skald the Elder will go into exile, and Brynna Merilis will assume the Jarlship. The Stormcloaks will pay appropriate compensation for the massacre at Karthwasten. You both agree to this?
I shouldn't agree to terms that so blatantly favor the Empire. I have no choice, though, under the circumstances. But once Alduin is defeated, then it will be the Empire's turn. Remember, Evgir Unsla. You should be pleased, Elisif. You've done well for yourself as the Empire's pet Jarl. But beware, the Empire's loyalty is fickle. They will tire of this war, and then I will be the one dictating terms to you.
I have nothing to say to that murderer. General, you've proven yourself a good friend to Skyrim. I continue to trust that you will do your utmost to safeguard our interests.
Thank you, Jarl Elisif. I appreciate your loyalty. The Empire can live with these terms, yes, for a temporary truce, until the dragon menace is dealt with. After that, Ulfric, there will be a reckoning. Count on it.
Come on, Dalmar. We have a lot of work to do.
Giving up Markarth is a heavy price for this truce, Dragonborn. I hope it was worth it.
Jarl Balgruuf, I assume you are familiar with the Dragonborn's plan?
Yes, I'm ready to do my part. Just say the word, and my men will help you spring this trap.
But the difficulty remains how to lure a dragon to Dragon's Reach at all.
Well, that's an excellent question. You haven't overlooked that little detail, have you?
I believe I can be of help here. I anticipated the problem. While you were arranging this meeting, I was busy in the library of Skyhaven Temple, an unguessed trove of lost lore. But the important thing is that the Blades recorded many of the names of dragons they slew. Cross-referencing this with Delphine's map of dragon burial sites, I believe I've identified one of the dragons that Alduin has raised up.
How does that help us? Also, I know I was quiet that whole time, but there was a lot of dialogue that I couldn't really interject on, so anyway, let's continue onwards.
Don't you see? The names of dragons are always 3 words of power, shouts. By calling the dragon with a voice, he will hear you wherever he might be. He's not compelled to, but dragons are prideful by nature and loath to refuse a challenge. Your voice in particular is likely to intrigue this dragon after your victory over Alduin. I think it's very likely that he will be unable to resist investigating your call.
So what's this dragon's name?
Ah, indeed. I'm no master of the voice, like these worthy gentlemen, but it is written here in this scroll. Oda Ving, winged snow hunter, as I read it.
There's one more thing. We know about
Okay.
There's one more thing. We know about Paarthurnax.
You know what?
Paarthurnax. The dragon that the Greybeards have been protecting for all these years. He needs to die. He deserves to die. And it falls to you to kill him. Until he's dead. Well, I'm sorry, but we would dishonor our oaths as blades if we continued to help you.
I'm not going to kill Paarthurnax. Because he was still an ally for the most part.
Make your choice, Dragonborn. You're either with us or against us.
Why does he need to die?
Here's the big picture. He helped Alduin enslave our ancestors. He may have betrayed Alduin in the end, but that makes him worse, not better. We can't afford to give Paarthurnax the opportunity to betray us in turn and return to his old master.
Yeah, I'm not killing Paarthurnax. No, no, no. No, no, no. You coming, Lydia? We is out of here.